All right, let's go with who's out. Axum, Gafford, Irving, Lively, Prosper, and Washington.
Okay, so when it comes to Caleb, just everything he's been through with the hip, I guess, how has he progressed since, I guess, the leg setback? What do you expect from him today?
Minute restriction, and so we will. He's done everything, so he's looked good in his workout. So hopefully we can build on a positive experience with his minutes tonight.
Any sense of what's the range?
10 to 15.
And then in terms of Anthony Davis, we all know about his two-way ability. What specifically about his shot blocking makes him different from a lot of other players in the league?
Yeah, I think when you talk about AD, he should always be a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. His ability to guard 1 through 5. He can play in the post on the ball. He can change shots, block shots. Weak side, he can do the same thing. And so, and then also he can guard the smalls off the dribble, and then he can contest with his length for jump shots. So he helps us in all areas defensively, and then you sprinkle in the ability to rebound, and then he can bring it. So that's another weapon.
Coach, with just a short amount of games left, why do you think it was important for him to play?
Yeah, I think, for AD, his character, the injury came at the wrong time. He was playing extremely well in that 2.5 quarters against Houston. I think when you talk about leadership, he wanted to get back on the court as a responsibility. Again, I think sometimes we lose sight that this is a job and that you owe it to your team, to the organization to work as hard as you can to get back from injury. And we have quite a few guys that are doing that right now. We get Caleb back. Hopefully we get D-Live and Gaff back. Those guys are working extremely hard to get back. And it's just a character when you look at AD's ability to come back from injury, understand where we are in the standings, and trying to help get us to that next level. And I think it just shows the character and what he cares about for him to come back from injury. He could easily have been ruled out for the season, and no one would have questioned that.
Jason, what does it say about Kai Jones? He's been in your program less than a month. He's averaging 14 points and almost 9 rebounds a game.
Yeah, I think give credit to the coaching staff and teammates to be able to absorb newcomers and make them feel comfortable. When you look at what Kai's done, he's done it at a high level, being able to score, rebound, and change shots, and give us minutes as a big because we were playing small. And so what Kai's done here in the short amount of time has been really, really good for us.
Jason, obviously, he has proven he can play center at an extremely high level, but why do you guys feel like him at the 4 is the best version of AD?
He has the advantage, no matter what 4. He will always have the advantage. His ability to post up, play on the perimeter, they're going to have to come double team. If they don't, then we believe that his ability to play one-on-one, he has the advantage to score or be able to play make.
Coach, in Jamal's pregame presser, he mentioned Najee Marshall unsolicited. He's having a career year this year, higher volume, but also a more efficient player than he's been in previous years. What have you seen from him this season? What's enabled him to sort of become that for you guys? Yeah,
Marshall has done everything we've asked, both ends, defensively and offensively. Offensively here of late, he's playing at a high level, and we need that. Being shorthanded, his ability to score in the paint, being able to make the right plays for his teammates, but he's taking full advantage. Also, being able to play make and have the ball in the offense, and again. I don't think he made a 3, or maybe made 1 3 in the last game, but had over 30 points and just shows his ability to get in the paint and score, and we're going to need that again tonight.
Jason, when you guys first played this Magic team earlier this year, you didn't see Paolo Banchero. Just what kind of impresses you about the way he's been playing as of late?
Yeah, Paolo's one of the hottest players in the league right now, and And so, coming back from injury, it takes a little time, but he's definitely a guy that causes a problem. He's always caused a problem, being able to score. And so when he has the ball, he's going to have a lot of attention. And even with that attention, he finds a way to score.
Jason, you mentioned your position in the standings and answered a question a few minutes ago. How much scoreboard watching, living and dying are you doing with other results that are obviously impactful? What's the sense of urgency you feel from the team with regard to the race? What's the sense of belief you have about the possibility of going on the road and winning a game or two if you're in the play-in tournament? How do you assess all of that right now with 9 games left?
We're just taking one game at a time. We're focused on the Magic, understanding everyone's going to watch the scoreboard. Everybody's watching the standings. We're 11th. We understand we're on the outside looking in, but we can only focus on what we can control. But the most important thing for me is who can play and who's on minute restriction and who's out. I can't worry about the other games. I can only focus on the cards that I'm dealt and try to put those players in a position to win.
When you look at Orlando, and for that matter, teams that you play in your own conference, Houston and Oklahoma City, teams that are the best statistical defensive teams this year, what are the traits, in a league where offense is at such a premium, what are the traits that you see that make teams stand out and be successful defensively right now?
Hands. Orlando, I would say, has, when you look at the Detroit's, the Knicks' hands, being able to deflections and steals off on ball, and then also help when you look at Orlando. They have guys that will come and tip, or they'll get their hands on the dribble, deflections, and that turns into fast break points for them. So teams that are playing great defense have great hands on ball, and then also on the help, being able to come up with deflections and steals.
You mentioned it's one game at a time. You're about to get to that point in the standings where it's the play-in or not. Is it game 7 right now for every game from here on out?
I think we have 10 games left. We can only take one. It's not game 7 because if we happen to lose, that means it's over. So we have another game in Chicago. So if we can't take that mindset that it's game 7. We got to take one game at a time and put ourselves in a position to win and come out of it healthy. That's one of the biggest things that's been our problem is just our health. So game 7, no. Game 7 is when the season can end. And we have too many games, too many minutes, too many flights still to go on. So, no, we don't take that approach. That's the wrong approach.
Is AD still under minutes restriction?
Yes. This is only game 2 back.
We gotta ask.
No, I know. That's a good question. I should have said it right off the bat, but yes, minute restriction. 24 to 28.